All right, it's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is here.
You may know.
And things are looking like it's not going to be good for Diddy at all in any way, shape, or form. A federal grand jury may soon hear from his accusers. They're preparing to bring them before the grand jury. Two sources familiar with the probe are telling CNN, so they might potentially be seeking an indictment of Diddy. Possible witnesses have been notified by investigators that they could be brought in to testify. He's been named in 8 civil lawsuits since November, 7 of those directly accusing him of sexual assault. Out of the 8 lawsuits, one of them that was filed by Cassie has been settled. And then there's also another lawsuit accusing his son, Christian Combs, of sexual assault. So they have interviewed multiple accusers, and Rolling Stone actually did a huge expose on this. They said they interviewed 300 people, and 50 people did agree to speak, and then others did agree to speak on the condition of remaining anonymous. And so
the 50 people are in the magazine.
Yeah, you can read a lot of these stories in the Rolling Stone. It's a long article, but I read it. So there's a lot of, yes.
Deep dive.
I read the whole article because how could I not? I want to see what everybody's talking about. But more than 50 were willing to speak about their experiences, and several people would only do so off the record. People are still scared that something could potentially happen to them. Because in this article they talk about him beating up Cassie when she tried to move on and start dating Kid Cudi, and then his car getting blown up. He said he was going to blow his car up. So there are other women who have spoken out about him, and former employees, former acquaintances. They said he was a complicated man with opposing personas. They even spoke to people that went to Howard who said that they witnessed him.
I saw that.
Yes, beating his ex-girlfriend at the time. She didn't speak. But a lot of people that were witnesses there did talk about how he did seem dangerous, and he was screaming for her and then beating her with a belt, and they were yelling for him to get off of her. So this dates back to then. And his name is Puff because his mom said when he wouldn't get his own way when he was young, he would huff and puff. And that's how they started calling him Puff.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until I read this article. Now, they're also talking about, how the playbook for the Epstein indictments are going to, and R. Kelly, how this is kind of following that same path.
That's how it usually starts.
Yeah, as well. So they're saying after his homes were raided, and he has a lot of stuff on film because he was constantly having people film things. He had people all the time. So when they went and raided those homes, I know that there's a lot of footage that they have of things that went down. They even had somebody who they said was a male sex worker who was traumatized.
I saw that on CNN yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, just a lot of things going on. We're trying to make sure that we keep you guys updated on all the information. But they are saying, according to this surveillance footage that feds have, that he allegedly victimized a male sex worker. And, they have the footage from that. There's also an ex-makeup artist who says that she was next door when Diddy was abusing Cassie back in a 2010 attack. And this is Myla Morales talking about what she says that she witnessed.
I have kept this secret for like 14 years. I mean, the first time I experienced it was 2010. They went into the bedroom and shut the door, and all I could hear is screaming, and whatever was going on in there, I don't know. But all I could think of was grab Cassie's things and just getting her out to safety.
All right. In addition to that, she talked about Cassie having knots on her head.
Wow. What did her physical appearance look like?
Knots on her head, black eye, busted lip.
Did she go to the police at that point or anything?
No, we didn't know what to do at that point because, Puffy is a very powerful person.
Kirk Barrios also spoke out. He's the former Bad Boy partner and president. And he had a lot of things to say about Diddy being jealous of Biggie's friendship with Tupac Shakur, who Tupac did not have respect for Diddy. So he had issues with that. And then also Rolling Stone wanted to put Biggie on the cover, and Diddy insisted that he get that spot instead of Biggie after Biggie passed. All right. There's a lot more to this, though. But I'll keep you guys updated. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. Those are the stories that may not be in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but they're definitely just as important as Way Up.